Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your next act. Just doing a short spot for you. Give it up for the wonderful Mr. Cain. Here he is.
Thanks for that. I've got some quite dark material that's going to offend some of you. Hopefully. Else I'm not doing it quite right. But before I start, there's something I need to check. It's very important. Any Muslims in? No. That's unusual, sir. Normally it's just me. I recently converted. Girlfriend, very excited about it to start with. Then she got all upset because she reckons I misled her. So all I actually told her was I was getting her a cheeky little black number with a slit in it. She got the wrong end of the stick. Okay, that's just a little test to see if you're a dark crowd. You've passed that. We'll press on to the proper stuff. We have... You've got your fingers in that beer, sir. He's got 3 beers. You've got your fingers in it. It's not very hygienic, and you're giving it to your dad. Crazy fuck. So, people, we have got a serious amount of problems in the world at the moment. Environmental problems, Roger touched on it, serious environmental problems with global warming. Now, like you people, I've been ignoring it pretty much. But it got brought home to me recently when I saw Sir David Attenborough go on BBC News to talk about it. I don't know if you saw it, but he went on BBC News and he said, quote, "We're in the shit," unquote. Now, I don't know about you people, when he starts using language like that, I start to worry a little bit, yeah? We've also got serious... You're Carlo, are you? Carlo? I'll be asking you questions throughout, Carlo, all right? You agree we've got serious environmental problems? We have, brilliant. We've also got serious national problems. Everything in this country is completely knackered. Transport system, health system, prison system, immigration system, every system you can think of is completely knackered. Globally, we're completely knackered. Why is that, Carlo? It's all right. I'm just fucking with you. It's all right. I'll tell you for why. There's one reason. If you watch the news, they'll always tell you there ain't enough money for everything. That's all they'll always say. But if you look at every story, it leads back to one thing. Too many people on the planet. Everything is fucked because there are too many people on the planet. Carlo. How many people do you think are born on this planet every single day? 300. 300. We'll take... You've said it now, Carlo. I'd like to ask a couple, you're a couple... Well, the both of you a couple. What do you think, sir? Born on this planet every single day. Have you been paying attention? I don't know if you switched on. 350? That's like that, is it? Oh, all right. And what do you think, my love? It's not... I'm not fucking Bruce Forsyth, you know? It's not a card game. 5,000. So you say 5,000, 350, 300. See, what's interesting is the number you come up with is relative to how much sex you're having. You're not doing a lot of sex, are you, Colin? Now, we've got a discrepancy here. She's doing a lot more sex than you, brother. I don't know if you want to go into it now or we'll sort it out later. I don't know. Fucked you, didn't it? Now... As a point of fact, there are 250,000 people born on this planet every single day. There are currently 6.7 billion people on the planet, so you don't have to be a mathematician to work out that. Sorry, you do have to be a mathematician to work it out, but the point stands, too many people on the planet, everything knackered. Now, you would think with this many people, that much knackered stuff going on out there, that maybe it was time we changed our thinking. Because our thinking has to change before anything else, always. And our thinking is currently like this. If someone tells you they're pregnant, they're having a baby, the correct social response is, congratulations, great news, brilliant, wonderful, well done, superb, excellent. And if someone tells you someone's died, the correct social response is, oh, that's terrible news. I'm sorry to hear about that. Now, yes, you would think with this many people, that much knackered stuff, maybe it was time that was the other way round, yeah? When someone tells you they're having a baby, you should go, oh, shit! You're joking, you idiot! And when someone tells you someone's died, you should go, oh, great, thank fuck for that. So it basically means there's one less person in the queue in front of you. One less person after the house you want, the job you want, the parking space, the tickets, the bar, the toilets. One less person bidding against you on eBay, if that helps you get your heads round it, yeah? Now, once you get your heads around that, which most of you have, it's only a little leap to realise we actually need to start killing people. I know, it's fucking so obvious, isn't it, when you hear it? Now, I'm aware that killing's not the most popular idea currently. Not allowed to think like that these days. That's largely due to some little Austrian fella. Little bloke called Adolf. He had this idea 70 years ago, he just cocked it up. He was a dick, fundamentally, but it was a little bit wrong as well, because what he said was, let's get rid of this section of society. Now, I don't care what colour, what race, what creed, what religion, whatever the hell you are, there are good and bad people in all walks of life. But if he'd have gone, let's get rid of the stupid, selfish morons, we might have gone, it's not a bad idea you've got there, little man. And if we had, maybe we'd have a very old Hitler in power today. Sorry, I realised I might have gone a step too far there. Because we wouldn't tolerate a leader that marches into countries illegally, killing innocent people. Would we, folks? See, the weird thing is, before this Hitler bloke cocked this killing idea up, we're into killing in a big way in this country. Years ago, if you wanted to get rid of your wife or your girlfriend, you just went, witch! And some people come along and carted her off and burned her. It was a fantastic system for getting out of a tricky relationship, you know what I mean? Come Christmas and that, you're just not into presents fucking about. Witch! See you, babe. I was thinking maybe we should bring that system back with a minor adjustment, where you go stupid, selfish moron and some people from Channel 4 come along and cart them off and put them in a big house. And film them. And we're forced to watch them till we're so sick of their inane existence that phoning in and voting to have them killed for £1 seems like an act of humanity. But I don't want you to get me wrong. I'm not into killing sections of society. I think it's fundamentally wrong. But if we keep breeding like this, we keep messing it up out there like that, we're going to have to think about it. So I've thought about it for you. And I thought, who could we get rid of quickly and efficiently if it comes to the tipping point? I thought, OK, what about the depressed people? Only because they're easy to get rid of. You just go, yeah, you're right. That gets rid of them. Apparently 1 in 3 people are depressed in this country. I don't think the other 2 are very happy either. But all of a sudden we've got a bit more room, we've got a bit more space. We're liking it. We're not angry with each other so much more. You know, we're enjoying. Fundamentally, we're greedy. We're thinking, yeah, we like this. We're thinking, who else can we get rid of? I thought about that for you. Old people. Old people are easy to get rid of. You just put up the heating bills so much, they die of hypothermia in the winter. OK, I'll be honest with you, that's not actually my idea. I nicked that one off the government. They started doing that a couple of years ago to great effect. What I'm into getting rid of, man, to be honest with you, are the morons. Because the morons tend to breed more than anyone else. I don't know if you notice it, you get 2 morons create 10 little morons. The 10 morons create another 10. It keeps going on and on. Now, I am aware that 2 morons can create a genius. Don't get me wrong, you know. So I've got a little contingency plan for that. I thought what we'd do is give the little moron children, like, science stuff and chemistry sets and footballs because of Rooney. Fair enough, it's a fair point. It's a fair point, it's a fair point. And guitars and creative stuff when they're about 4. And if they don't show signs of genius by the time they're about 8, we have to explain there's not really enough room for them. Now, I know that might seem harsh to some of you, but they start breeding again when they're 11. We ain't got a lot of time to fuck about. That's my time. You've been lovely. I've been Pete Cain. Thanks very much for listening.